Hosted by Matt Riches. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers, turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickers, watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers, turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickers, watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers, turning data to gold. Grand Rising. Joyous awakenings. Good afternoon or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. It is Sunday, August 2nd, 2026. Happy Sunday. In this episode, we are charting Tesla, Meta, SpaceX, Berkshire.B, and Eli Lilly. Tesla finished July down 26%. After disappointing earnings placed renewed attention on profitability and the company's expensive investments in autonomy, robotics, and artificial intelligence. Meta also gapped down following earnings. Revenue increased strongly, but profit declined 14% as legal expenses, severance charges, and rapidly rising costs pressured its results. Eli Lilly has another major catalyst approaching. The company reports earnings on Wednesday, August 5th, so its technical levels could be particularly important. All right, so SpaceX did terribly this month. And we'll get to that. And we'll also get to Berkshire.B. So let's get on these charts, y'all. All right, we starting out with Tesla on the month, down 26%. Actually hit a low of the year as well. But as far as this past week, Tesla was down 0.5%. Ended up closing the week at 311.21. To the downside support, we got 307.30, 304.50, 302, 301.30, and the low of the year 297.38. If we end up breaking that, we could go 393.55 and then 288.80. To the upside resistance, we got 313.20. 315.50, 317, 318.80, 322.95, 326.35, and 329. Let's check out the algo, see what we got. Any recent signals on Tesla here? We did get a strong sell here on Friday, July 17th. Had you got in that, you would have been in the trade before the gap down. Wow, that would have been a home run trade right there, y'all. But who could predict what could happen on earnings? Let's check out the 4 hour and see if we have a more recent signal. Looks like we do have a strong buy here on a 4 hour. But it was at 1 a.m. Y'all know I prefer my signals when the market is open. So let's go to the next ticker. We have Meta Platforms on the month down 1.1%. And last week down 6.4%. Ended up closing at 556.71. Yes, it did gap down. It had earnings on Wednesday and it gapped down. Huge gap on Thursday from Wednesday to Thursday. Did have a nice bounce though from the bottom on Thursday. Okay, so our first support level is going to be 545.45, followed by 540.20, 529.75, 524.50, and then we have our March 2026 lows at 520.25. To the upside resistance, we have the bottom of this gap here at 558.30. Inside the gap, we got a couple levels: 565.55, 577.05, and then the top of the gap is 582.65. Above that, we got 587.40, 600 even, 611.25, and then the bottom of the next gap at 614.60. That goes all the way to 624. All right, let's check out the algo, see if we have any recent signals. We did get a sell back here on July 23rd. But let's see if we have anything more recent, like after the earnings. Did we get any signal after the earnings? No, nothing recently. So let's go to the next ticker. All right, we got SpaceX. I hope you didn't buy this IPO, y'all. The month of July, SpaceX down 36.5%. This last week, SpaceX down 5.8%. Ended up closing the week at 108.37. To the downside support, we got 107.55, 107 even. And then we got some levels in price discovery land to the downside, 105, 96.50, and 87.15. To the upside resistance, we got 113.65, 118.95, 124.75, 129.90. Let's check out the algo, see what we got. The algo did give us a sell way back here on Friday the 17th. Let's check out the 4 hour and see if we have a more recent signal. Wednesday the 22nd. That was pretty long ago, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's check out Berkshire.B on the month. Up 2.3%. Last week, up 3.3%. Ended up closing the week at 511.54. To the downside support, we got 506.70, 504.70, 501.30. And then we got a little gap here that goes from 499.50 to 498.72. To the upside resistance, we got 513, 513.45, 516.85, 521.25. Let's check out the algo, see if we got anything recently. We did get a buy here on Tuesday, July 28th. We are just less than $1 from the entry. So if you believe in Berkshire.B to the upside, we did get a buy here, and the stop loss is $499.50. TP1 is $525.24. And Eli Lilly on the month, down 4.2%. And last week, down 3.9%. Ended up closing at 1148. To the downside support, we got 1142, 1132, 1128, 1119. To the upside, we have a little gap here. This gap begins at 1150 and goes all the way to 1153. If we get above that, 1168, 1178. And then another gap here that starts at 1186 and goes all the way to 1204. The midway point of this gap is 1195. Let's see if we got any signal on the algo recently. No, this is 2 weeks ago. Let's check out the 4 hours, see if we got anything. Nope. It was in a pre-market. I like my signals when the market is open. All right. Set those alerts.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Let's get this money out the market, y'all.